In episode 14, I'm going to discuss what to do after a water leak. Now, flood and fire are a big deal, and so what do you do if you have had some kind of flooding in a home? Now, this might be, for example, a bath leaking up on the first floor, or a tank leaking in the loft, whatever. So, first thing you want to know is, should you switch on the electric or should you get it off? Now, really, you want to knock off anything that you suspect. You probably knock off the whole board, because really you want to get someone there around in the first place, because there's many different issues that can be happening here. First of all, the water obviously can short the supply and make it trip out, cause damage when it does short on that particular device or whatever. So you really don't want the power on it running when water goes into whatever it is, whether it's a light fitting, whether it's a socket, whether it's something electronic, whatever it is. Those things need to be taken out, or they need to be given the chance to dry. Usually in this case, an emergency company would come out and help with the flooding side of things anyway, and that would be done through insurance. And often they would call an electrician to go and verify things. Now, you need to let things dry out first. An electrician will come, and what they can do is look at what is good and what is wet, what's being affected by that flooding. So you can get back on the things that weren't affected by it whatsoever. You can get some power back on. If needed, you can get some temporary power. So if you need to just wire a socket and you can run an extension to use a fridge, whatever it is, get some temporary power in there so that you can continue while the place is drying out. When it is dried out, what you then want to do is check to see what damage has resulted afterwards. Is there still something that is damaged? So if anything was switched on, it got burnt out. If any water got down the walls, into light switches, into sockets, just seeped into the cable itself, or in junction boxes that are hidden in flooring, which is a harder one to find. Testing, which is electrical condition report type of testing, that will determine where the damage is at and then get to it and replace it. So there's multiple stages really. Get you back on with what isn't affected in the flood, give you some temporary supply, and then fix what has been affected. Now, things might have gone rusty, might be more cosmetic, but also things not working, things damaged. It all wants sorting out. So that's the basics. It's 3 steps really. If you do have a flood, obviously get it isolated, get someone out, get the experts at it. So I hope that's been useful. Again, if you've liked this, give me a like, show me that appreciation. Have a look over on YouTube as well as Facebook. There's also a podcast going to be starting soon as well. So keep on watching, I'll keep on creating. I'll see you in the next video.